Alright, I'm going to do a versus review between the Eventide Pitchfactor and the Electro Harmonix Hog. First, what I'm going to do is compare what they can both do that's the same, which is essentially octaves. The Hog does 4 above, and the Eventide can do up to 3 above, and the Hog can go down 2 below, and the Eventide can go down 3 below. And they both claim to be polyphonic, meaning you can play chords with them, and we're going to see how that works, and we're going to see how the tracking is just generally. So to start, this is my dry, clean sound. Alright, so let's start with the let's start with the pitch factor. So I'm going to do an octave down only. So this is just an octave down. So I'm essentially a bass now. So it seems like there's a bit of trouble with the tracking, and it has this kind of weird 70s warbly keyboard porn sound. And the notes get a little jumbled. Just so you can hear what that sounds like normally. Very clean. And as far as chords, it's okay, but it's shaky. I wouldn't say it's okay. It's kind of shaky. And let's do the Hog. So the Hog, same thing, octave down. So the tracking is much better here. It's basically what I play happens. And then let's try some chords. Much better also. So let's switch this now and do an octave up. So this is just an octave up. So this can really handle chords and single notes. Tracking's great. Here's a minor chord. Here's a major chord. Here's some difficult voicings. Let's try. Lots of intervals in here. Here's a minor second. So it can really do whatever I send the Hog's way, it can handle. Now let's try the pitch factor. There we go. Alright, so same thing. Let's do some notes. So this is having a hard time, and that weird warbly sound is very obvious. I mean, it could be fun for some sort of funny effect, like... But I don't think I'd use that so much, and let's do some chords now. Minor chord. Doing pretty well there. Major chord. Can handle that. Let's try another minor chord. There's a little warbliness. Yeah. And let's try some more difficult voicings. Can't handle that. It's alright. Yeah, so it can't really do the polyphonic thing like the Hog can. Now let's try a 12-string type of sound. So I'm just going to put 2 octaves together. Actually, I'm just going to add in dry. Sorry. So here we have dry and octave above. So you still have that funny sound on top. But it sounds much better because the dry signal is covering up all the little mistakes. And as far as chords, like a 12-string. So, since it's covering it up, it sounds alright. It's nothing I would really use, though. And let's try the same thing with Mr. Hog. Alright. So that's clear. So it looks like we have a clear winner, the Hog. And in my opinion, actually, the Hog does everything it does better than the Eventide Pitchfactor can. Now, that's not to say that the Pitchfactor doesn't have its own capabilities, and that's not to say the Hog doesn't have its own unique capabilities. And I'll be getting into that in part 2 of this video. So, hope you enjoyed part 1.